Well, Green Jobs is a blueprint for your economic survival and another chapter in the survival guide that we've put together for you. We're listening to real people and the investments that they're making in themselves and their futures in our week-long Road to Rescue. Ted Rollins is definitely on the road. He's on the road in Tehachapi, California. A new crop of windmill farms generating more than electricity, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just hoping you all maintain stability up there, Ted.
Yeah, it's windy, Kira, and this is the scary chapter in the road, the book here. Man, oh man, we're high up above on a wind turbine in Tehachapi, California, and we're looking at one specific job, what it takes to be an engineer of sorts up here in the wind turbine business, a wind technician. Could you be a wind technician? Well, I don't know. I've climbed up here, and it's tough stuff. But there are going to be estimated thousands of these jobs available in the next few years as this industry takes off. It's been around for some 20 years, but because of government incentives and goals set to increase wind energy, there are expected to be literally thousands of jobs. One guy that changed his profession is Mike Goldsworthy. He is a former cabinet maker, and now he's a wind technician. Mike, first of all, give us a quick sense of your situation, your family. You lost your job. You were laid off as a cabinet maker, and this is what you turned to. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, back in November, I was working for Northwoods Cabinets here in Tehachapi doing custom cabinetry. I really enjoyed the work, but because of the recession and the economy going downhill, all the construction work here just kind of died. So I got laid off. But previously, earlier in the year, I had taken the Tehachapi High School ROP program, and
basically a class to learn the basics of this industry.
Right. It was a really good program that taught you all the basics and went over schematics, hydraulics, all the different components of the different machines, and that gave me a little bit of an edge to start into the business. And when I got laid off, I called Mike Messier at Airstreams, my instructor at the time, from the class, and told him, to ask him if he knew of anything that was available, any openings that he knew of. And because of the ROP class, he pretty much offered me the opening they had right on the spot.
You happy you made the decision? You like this as a career?
Absolutely.
This is Jeff Duff. He is an instructor. He runs a company that basically instructs people in this, what's it take to be a wind technician. And give us a real sense, are there going to be jobs? Because right now I know T. Boone Pickens had a grand plan to start up wind farms. That's been put on hold because of the economy. Is there going to be jobs for people that right now are looking at this as a possible career? And what does it take?
Yeah, absolutely, Ted. With the incentives that the government's throwing at this industry right now, we're at this tipping point in our industry. For 25 years, my business partner and our company instructors have been doing this with passion, which is one of the things it takes to be in this industry. Of course, you can't be afraid of heights. You need to be able to work and learn, and it's something that we've done, all of us have done over our careers. And since 2003, our company Airstreams has been doing technical training and safety around the industry. And last year we wrote a curriculum to really pull this all together to help get technician jobs out there quickly. So there definitely will be, a lot of jobs coming up here in the near future.
All right, being scared of heights is a problem with this job, Kira, and it's kind of a problem for me today, but we're pushing through it.
That leads me to two questions.
The ultimate green job.
Well, all right, well, two questions for you. On one note for you and for Jeff, is this working? I remember when this kicked up in Palm Springs back when I was living in California, and there was controversy whether it was working or not, whether it was worth the investment. Can Jeff give us an example on how this is definitely working and making it worth our while, the investment, I guess, in the area?
Absolutely. I can tell you one thing, Kira, as we asked Jeff that right now, wind accounts for wind and solar and all of it combined for just 1% of the amount of energy that we consume in this country. We're hoping to get it to 20%. But the question is it worth the investment? These things are multi-million dollars per turbine, especially the newer ones. And the reason people are getting into it are government incentives, but Kira was just asking long term, is this worth it? Is this a good investment?
Well, from our country's point of view, the investment in renewable energy is absolutely worth the investment. From the general business sense, absolutely, this is a very lucrative business.
Why has it taken 20 years to get to this point, and there really hasn't been a lot of energy behind it in terms of enthusiasm, and the bottom line hasn't been there before? Why is it here now?
It's just been an industry that's been kind of cutting edge, and it's now that there's a lot of focus on energy. I mean, last year I was paying $5, more than $5 a gallon for gas. So as our country and our world starts to focus on energy, and the fact that oil is not something that's renewable, once it's gone, it's gone. We need to start turning to these renewable energy sources, and we need to have people to go out there and work on these wind farms. This is why training is so important, and why we have to make sure that people are climbing safely and doing all this
And
work
Ted, are
up
there
here
homes and
in a very
energies,
safe environment.
or homes and businesses that are actually getting energy from these right now? I hear about the future and investing in the
absolutely,
future,
yeah.
but right now,
Yeah.
what's there in the area that's actually getting the kickback from this now?
Oh, absolutely. They're selling this energy right now to the grid system in place here in Southern California. It's going on across the country. Iowa is a huge energy producer. Texas is the #1 wind energy producer, and they sell it to the local grid. So it's just like any other power plant that sells to the local grid. The problem right now, Kira, around the country is the infrastructure of grids haven't been upgraded enough to accommodate a lot of this. So in Tehachapi, California, where we are now, they've maxed it out. They're generating enough wind now to fill the grid's capacity. They need the grid to be upgraded before they can add more turbines here.
Got it.
It's a it's a two-pronged approach to it. The feeling is in the industry, once the things are up and once the investment is made, it's going to be smooth sailing from there.
Or a
But
three-pronged
we'll have to
windmill.
see, a three-pronged windmill.
Double-edged sword or a three-pronged windmill?
A wind technician only pays at the beginning $15 to $18, but you can make a lot more money as you improve your skills.
All right.
At the $15 level.
Just hold on tight up there, my friend. We're going to talk to you again at 2 o'clock. Thanks to Mike and thanks to Jeff. Thanks, Ted.
All right, thank you.